Hello, it's me, Bill Gates' less impressive cousin, and today we're going to look at counting and summing large sums of data on Excel. So, according to some websites I go on in the evenings, there's apparently a lot of local girls in the area looking for my attention, but silly girls, they all seem to put up the ad more than once, showing that they are rather keen. So I'm curious to know who is the keenest because they will likely love me the most. So the easiest way is probably to count up which girl likes me the most, but the problem is I have so much data. I mean, like, there's Claire there, Danielle's twice, so she's a bit more keen, and I don't know, Emma, she's there, and she's, Grace is twice, so I just got to figure out who likes me the most. So what I'm going to do first is a count if. We're just going to copy column A and going to paste it over here in column K for now. Then you go into the data tab and you click remove duplicates. Bang, you now only have each name once. But now I only have Danielle once, but she was twice over here. Well, fear not again, because if we put in a count if formula, it will show us how many times Danielle has shown interest in me. So if we go equals count if and then bracket, in the first section you want to put in the range of places that you want to count for in this case the person's name. So we want just all of column A. There's a lot of data and it's just easier, so we want to count all of column A. Easy, comma. Now criteria, this is what you want it to look for, so we're looking for Claire in this case. Aren't we all looking for a Claire, am I right? Easy. Claire is only one, so we kind of knew that she's at the top. If you double tap that, it drags down the formula for you. Easy peasy. Now at the top here we've got the count of each person's name. Okay, so you got a Claire once, pretty good. Danielle twice. Sophie 4 times. Daenerys Targaryen, she likes me quite a lot. Then you got a few other people who are sort of straggling behind. They aren't as keen as the Queen of Dragons and all that. But what you can do at this point is you can sort the data. So maybe you're like, okay, I want to see the biggest at the top. Well, that's easy enough. You just put on a sort and filter, and then you click smallest to largest, largest, smallest. Maybe you want to go for those who are hard to get. I don't. I like the ones that are easy. Anyway, so now we have Sophie at the top here, Daenerys Targaryen, so on and so forth. We're probably not interested in these girls. They're a bit, they're playing games. They're not interested maybe as much as these other girls. But now we've got another problem. You see, for whatever reason, these girls, they seem to want to be paid, or at least know my credit card information. Seems a bit weird, but hey, I guess they just want to know our kids are going to have a good future or something. So yeah. So at this point I'm curious to know who's charging the best prices. So let's put in a new column called, looks like these websites I found these girls on are starting to get their own back on my computer. Anyway, at this point you put in a new thing called price, and we're like, okay, filter, cool. So price, okay, Sophie. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. Since some people like Sophie, they're in there more than once, they might change their prices depending how desperate they get or whatever. So you can either do something called an average if, so equals average if, and damn it, Excel spelt it wrong.
You have done that yourself.
So you go average if, and then it's like the count if. You just pick the range you want to average. So we want to average the names again. You pick the criteria. We want Sophie. You then click average range. So this is the actual numbers you want to get the average out of. So we'll do column B. These are their prices. Okay, so Sophie on average costs £30. Not bad, not bad. But if we were to drag that down, okay, everyone's prices are pretty similar. But if we were to again sort largest to smallest, you're like, oh, okay, well Emily's pretty expensive. Actually, we don't want her. Actually, that's the wrong way. Let's do it smallest to largest. Smallest to largest. Oh, okay, this makes sense. The girls who are playing hard to get are charging less. They definitely are playing games. Maybe Daenerys Targaryen, she's got a lot of work on. Maybe that's why she costs a little bit more. But people like Emily, they're probably new to the field. They don't know what they're doing. Anywho. So finally, maybe you're throwing a party but you don't have many friends because you make Excel courses online, so you have to pay people to be there. So what we're going to do is add up the cost of all these girls. Let's just call it, I don't know, sum column, I guess, total sum. Yeah, that makes more sense actually, total sum. And to do this you could just do a simple equals, you put in the word sum, and then you just highlight you put a bracket, then you just highlight the columns you want to add up, and it'll cost me £1,000. quite a lot of money. Well, okay. Well, maybe if you don't have as much money, what you could do is some of desperate girls. So what you can do here is you can go, okay, maybe you only want the ones who have put up the ad more than once. Unfortunately, your total sum stays the same because it's adding up the whole column. But fear not, because if you were to put in equals subtotal, ba-bang, you can then pick one of these many options. I'm going to pick sum because this means I want to add up everything. All the others have meaning too, as I'm sure you can guess, but that's for another day. You then click in comma as per usual and you just highlight all the cells again. Now it only adds up the cells that are in range. Okay, cool. So this is a much more modest £500. But you know, but the good thing about this is if you were to change it, so maybe you just want to look at the 4s. Oh no, I probably should have put that in a better place. The 3s, no, the 2s. Yes, okay, so the 2s all added up at like £398. If I was to move this up here, you know, you could maybe do the 1s if you want the hard to getters. You know, they're £427. You know, you got some options. Maybe you want the easy and the hard, make them fight it out. That's £496. That's a pretty good deal if you ask me. I hope you learned a lot today and you can go ahead and show your friends this. And well, no, actually, sorry. If you're looking up Excel videos online, you have no friends. I'm sorry, I can't help you.